Yes, good morning students. In our last class we were discussing about application of dimensional analysis, correct now? So in continuation with that we had went with totally 3 applications, okay, based on third application, that means to convert one system of units into another system of units, we are going to take one more example. Clear? Convert MKS unit of work into CGS unit of work. That means we have to convert the physical quantity work, correct now? The unit of work what we are going to get it in MKS system, that value we should have to convert it into CGS unit. Clear? What is our first step? First write dimensional formula for work, correct? So dimensional formula for work. Basically what is work? Work is nothing but force into displacement, correct no? So what we can write for work, dimensional formula for force into dimensional formula for displacement. Clear? Dimensional formula for work, force, and dimensional formula for displacement. Okay, product of these two will give us dimensional formula for work, correct? So dimensional formula for work, what I can write means, so force is nothing but mass into acceleration. Clear? Directly shall I go? Mass means capital M. Clear? Acceleration means, what is acceleration? Rate of change of velocity. That means velocity divided by time. Correct? So velocity means what? Displacement made in unit time. Correct? That means LT power minus 1 whole divided by. This is nothing but what? Velocity. Correct? This is nothing but mass. We want acceleration. Acceleration is nothing but velocity divided by time. Clear? Okay. Into what we are having? Displacement, that is nothing but length, capital L. So what I can write here? M L T power minus 1. Here one more T I am having. If this T goes to numerator means it will become T power minus 1. T power minus 1 into T power minus 1 will give me T power minus 2. Here. Next again, here one L I am having, here one L I am having. That's why here it will become L square. Correct? M L square to the power of minus 2. Are you getting? First one we should have to write dimensional formula for work. Okay, that is nothing but force into displacement. Force is nothing but mass into acceleration. Mass here I had written, acceleration is nothing but velocity made in unit time. Clear? Velocity is LT power minus 1 per unit time. Next displacement L, M L square T power minus 2. Correct. So here what we are having? Dimensional formula for work. Correct? So powers of MLT, treat it as A, B, C. So A will become 1, here, comma B will become 2, comma C will become minus 2. Clear? Now we should have to convert our table, that is nothing but in MKS system as well as in CGS system. Okay? Whatever we are considering MLT value. So M1, L1, T1, and one more number, that is nothing but numerical value. For that I am choosing N1. Okay, here M2, L2, T2, N2. Clear? So mass in the mass units in the terms of MKS system. What is that? Kilogram, correct now? SI unit for mass in terms of MKS system, it is nothing but kilogram. Okay. Next, length values 1 meter, correct? Time value 1 second. N1 value we will choose it as 1. Clear? Next, M2 value here. Mass in CGS units. What is that? 1 gram Clear? CGS, centimeter gram second, meter kilogram second, correct now? So 1 gram, L2 1 centimeter, clear? T2 again 1 second. Next N2 we want, that's why we are going to treat it as question mark. This we are finding N2. So I told you how to write formula for N2. What is that? N2 is equal to N1 into bracket M1 whole divided by M2 whole power A. Next L1 by L2 whole power B. Next finally what we are having? T1 by T2 whole power C. So T1 by T2 whole power C. So what I can write here? N2 is equal to N1 value is 1 here. N1 value is 1. Next M1 by M2 we should have to substitute. M1 value what we are having? 1 kg. Here substitute that 1 kg here divided by M2 value 1 gram. Okay, 1 gram whole power. A value how much we are having? This value how much it is? 1. Very good. Next L1 L2. L1 value how much we are having? 1 meter, correct? So 1 meter whole divided by L2 value 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter whole power. B value what I am having? 2. Okay, that's why whole power B means whole power 2. Next check what we are having? T1 by T2. T1 value is 1 second, T2 value is 1 second. So 1 second whole divided by 1 second whole power. C value whole power C means C value is minus 2. Clear? So shall we proceed further steps? Okay. So here I hope we have very small space. So here only I will proceed. So what is our next step? 1 kg we should have to write it in the order of K. K means what? Kilo. Okay, what is the prefix for that? 10 to the power of plus 3, correct? Next, here we are having 1 meter, here we are having centimeter. MKS units we are converting it to CGS units. In 1 meter how many centimeters are there? 100 centimeters, correct? No, 10 to the power of 2. So here we will be substituting 10 to the power of 2. 1 second by 1 second is nothing but 1. 1 power anything value is nothing but 1. Okay, this complete factor will become what? 1. Here you should have to adjust now. Shall we proceed? Clear? So now this continuation step here I will be writing. Just concentrate. N2 is equal to N1 value is 1 kg. How I can write 1 kg? 1 kilogram means kilo means what? 10 to the power of 3. That means what I can write? 10 to the power of 3 grams whole divided by 1 gram. Correct? Whole power what I can write? What I am having? 1. Okay. Next here 1 if you want to write means you can write, otherwise leave it. Okay. Anything power 1 is this value. Okay. So next 1 meter means what I can write in 1 meter? How many centimeters are there? 100 centimeters or 10 to the power of 2. 100 can be written as 10 to the power of 2 now. So 10 to the power of 2 centimeter whole divided by 1 centimeter. Okay, 1 gram denominator here, 1 centimeter here, as it is I am writing. So next whole power what I am having? 2. Clear? But this value turn out to be 1. 1 by 1 second by 1 second is 1. Clear? 1 power anything value is 1 only. Okay, 1 power minus 2 means that our value also 1 only. Clear? So here N2 is equal to 10 to the power of 3. What I can write? 10 to the power of 3 grams divided by 1 gram means it is nothing but 10 to the power of 3. Clear? Next, here what I can write? 10 to the power of 2 into 10 to the power of 2 whole square means 10 to the power of 2 into 2. What will become 10 to the power of 4. Clear? So finally what I can write? N2 is equal to 10 to the power of here 10 to the power of 3. Okay, if bases are same, powers will get added up. So 3 plus 4 is nothing but 7. So SI unit of, okay, MKS unit of work, that is nothing but what? Joule. Clear? So what I can write means, from the relation N1 U1 is equal to N2 U2. Clear? N1 U1 is equal to N2 U2. U2 means in second system what is our unit, U1 means in first system what is our unit. Okay, so N1 value is 1, that's why 1 unit in first case, that means in MKS system, MKS unit of work is nothing but joule. So 1 joule is equal to N2 value, how much we got? 10 to the power of 7. So 1 joule is equal to 10 to the power of 7. In case of CGS unit, U2 means our unit in the second case. Clear? In CGS unit for work is nothing but urge. Okay? So what I can write, 1 joule is equal to 10 to the power of 7 urge. Clear? Are you following? So finally, in your final examination, you may get this kind of questions. Clear? In last class we had discussed one question, and this is one more question. Clear? They will ask that, show that 1 Newton is equal to 10 to the power of 5 times, or they may ask you, show that 1 joule is equal to 10 to the power of 7 earth. Yeah, apart from asking this, they may ask you in different manner also, convert MKS unit of work into CGS unit of work. Clear? Just copy it down. First step, we should have to take what? Dimensional formula for a given physical quantity. Our given physical quantity is nothing but what? Work. For work we had calculated dimensional formula. If you know already means that is well and fine. And once you calculated dimensional formula for a given physical quantity work, next time we should have to treat powers of MLT as A, B, C. Clear? Powers of M as A, power of L as B, next power of T as C. Okay, take it as A, B, C. Next go to this column. Clear? How to write values in MKS system, how to write CGS values in system. Okay, MKS system also you write down, CGS system also you write down. M1, L1, T1 values in the MKS system, mass. Okay, unit value means 1 kg, here 1 meter 1 second, here 1 gram 1 centimeter 1 second. Okay, N1 value take it as 1 for convenience, N2 value leave it aside. Okay, we are calculating N2. Finally, by applying this formula, substitute the values. Okay, convert these units. Okay, M1 is nothing but what? Value in MKS system. Okay, convert that to CGS units, that is nothing but 10 to the power of 3 gram. Okay, in that manner. Here also L1 will be in the units of MKS unit. Here 1 meter means convert this into CGS unit, that is nothing but 100 centimeter or 10 to the power of 2 centimeter. Okay, T1 by T2, this value is turned out to be 1. Here 1 second divided by 1 second, whole power minus 2. So 1 second by 1 second is 1. 1 power anything value is 1 only. Clear? 1 power minus 2 is also 1. So that's why here into 1 you can write. Okay, even if you won't write, well and fine. Next you will be calculating this. Then by formula, relation between numerical value and a unit, by that formula you will be writing N1 U1 is equal to N2 U2, and finally 1 joule is equal to 10 to the power of 7 earth. Clear? Shall I erase the board? Note it down. Clear? So we have seen what is dimensional analysis, correct? No? We had seen what do we mean by dimensional analysis, and we had seen what are the applications of dimensional analysis. Clear? So by today evening or tomorrow morning you will be going to receive notes of this complete chapter, this chapter as well as physical world. Okay, and if we come to the limitations of this dimensional analysis, means what is the maximum extent we are going to use this dimensional analysis, correct? So if a physical quantity, if it is varying on more than 3 variables, okay, then this method of dimensional analysis will not be helpful for us. Clear? And next, this dimensional analysis, this value in this method, it is very difficult to calculate the experimental constant values, that means proportionality constant, dimensional constants, what we are going to treat it as. Okay, whenever we are writing proportionality symbol, clear, we are going to remove that proportionality symbol, means what we have to introduce, ma? We have to introduce a constant, correct? No, that value of constant we are not going to determine it in the case of this dimensional analysis, clear? And that values should have to be calculated experimentally. Okay, and one more thing, if any formula consisting of trigonometric functions and all, clear, sin theta, cos theta, such kind of values if we come means, we cannot apply this method of dimensions. And one more thing is nothing but, if the formula is consisting of addition and subtraction manner, means this dimensional analysis, okay, this part will not holds good, clear? So now we are going to discuss about some of the very important questions which questions they have asked in previous competitive exams, clear? So I will be writing the questions on the board, clear? And I will be pausing at the time of writing, and when I resume the video, you should have to write that question, and I will tell you how to solve that question and by which principle we have to solve those questions, clear? Clear? Listen, this is one of the question asked in a competitive examination. So what they had given, let us read line by line, word to word, and we will note down the values which they had given to us, correct? No? So from here I will be starting solution. First one, a student measured the diameter of a small steel ball using a screw gauge of least count 0.001 centimeter. So what is this 0.001 centimeter? This is nothing but a least count of screw gauge. Okay, least count they had given, I will be treating it as LC. How much they had given? 0.001 centimeter, correct? Least count 0.001 centimeter, 0.001 centimeter. Next, what they have given, the main scale reading is 5 millimeter. Okay, main scale reading they had given to you. How much it is? 5 millimeter. Remember, main scale reading is nothing but, in general words, we can treat it as pitch scale reading only. Okay, so we can write it as PSR or MSR. Here in this question they had given main scale reading, treat it as MSR only. Main scale reading, MSR means main scale reading. So how much they had given? 5 millimeter. Clear? Next, and 0 of circular scale division coincides with 25 divisions above the reference level. A reference level, remember, we are going to get it on pitch scale. Clear? While discussing about screw gauge, we had informed you, correct? No? In laboratory part, when we were discussing about screw gauge, we had informed you that there is one reference line on the pitch scale. It will be shown in horizontal manner. That is nothing but reference line or base line. Correct? Huh? So what they had given here means 0 of circular scale. That means 0 of head scale, which is rotating scale. Correct? 0 of circular scale division coincides with the 25 divisions above the reference level. Means what is this value 25? You know, this is nothing but, this 25 value, this is nothing but head scale division value or circular scale division value. Okay, or we can treat it as head scale reading, HSR. Clear? H means head, S means scale, R means reading. Head scale reading. This is nothing but given to you. This is nothing but 25 divisions. Okay, this is just a number 25. Okay, next, 25 divisions above the reference level. Okay, next what they have given, if the screw gauge has a zero error of minus 0.004 centimeter, that means zero error value they had given, ZE. Okay, zero error, this is nothing but minus 0.004 centimeter. Here minus 0.004. Correct diameter of the ball. Okay, so correct diameter they are asking. Okay, Shall we start how to solve this? First of all, remember total reading formula I will be writing. Okay, total reading means it will only give us what is the value for diameter, not corrected diameter. Remember, whenever we are going to calculate the value with the help of total reading formula. Okay, total reading formula what it is? Have you all remembered? PR is equal to total reading is equal to PSR or MSR. Here MSR given to us. Okay, main scale reading the head used to word. MSR plus in bracket what I can write? HSR into least count. Here, if we substitute all these values and calculate it, means we will get only diameter. Yeah, by after 2 to 3 steps I will get a diameter. Corrected diameter means that error value I should have to remove that value. Correct? No? We are having some error that is nothing but zero error. Zero error value they had given to us. That value we should have to remove. Removing means this complete value we should have to take it in negative sign. That means diameter minus zero error will give me correct diameter. Okay, calculated diameter minus zero error will give me what? Corrected diameter. So first we will calculate this total reading. What is MSR? 5 millimeter given to you. 5 millimeter plus HSR value how much? 25. Clear? HSR value given to you, this is nothing but 25 into least count value how much now? 0.001. Correct? 0.001 centimeter. Yeah? Remember, this is just a number. You are multiplying with the quantity which is having centimeter unit, and here you are having millimeter unit. You cannot add directly millimeter and centimeter. Remember, either you should have to convert millimeter to centimeter, or you should have to convert the centimeter to millimeter. But how you will convert? Just concentrate on these options in which manner they have given. Centimeter given means this millimeter better convert it into centimeter. Correct? So millimeter, how to convert it into centimeter? What here we are having 5 millimeter. Okay, here just drop 5 millimeter. So 5 millimeter is given to you. So how I can write this 5 millimeter? So 5 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. Correct? Milli means 10 to the power of minus 3. Already I had told you. We want centimeter. Clear? That means this 10 to the power of minus 3. Centi means 10 to the power of minus 2. This 10 to the power of minus 3 should have to be converted in minus 2 means it will become 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter or 0.5 into 0.5 directly centimeter. 10 to the power of minus 2 is nothing but centi. Clear? 10 to the power of minus 2 is nothing but centimeter as it is. Clear? Decimal left side I had shifted. Power of 10. Okay, this minus 3 in number line it will shift right side. Okay, opposite manner. So 0.5 centimeter. So in place of 5 millimeter, I can write 0.5 centimeter. Correct? No. 25 into 0.001. It's your duty to tell me what is this value. 25 into 0.001. Yes. How much it will be? 0.025. Clear? 0.025. Correct? 0.025. This value will be in the units of centimeter. Clear? Next, 0.5 centimeter plus 0.025 centimeter will give me 0.525 centimeter. Clear? Clear? 0.5 plus 0.025 means add it in our general method. 0.5 by 0.025. Normal addition, how we will do it in school. Okay, decimal, below decimal point should have to come. So here 5 is equal to 5 plus 0 is 5, 0.525. So this is nothing but what actually, this is nothing but what? This is nothing but simply diameter. This is not correct diameter because this diameter when we had calculated by considering this zero error. Because device is having some sort of error, that is nothing but what? Zero error. So what I had told you, to remove zero error, if we remove zero error means we will get what? Correct diameter. Are you all following? So correct diameter is this is nothing but diameter, simply diameter. Okay, or calculated diameter you can tell. So correct diameter this correct diameter is nothing but what? This diameter, calculated diameter minus 0 here. So calculated diameter is how much? 0.525 minus 0 error value is minus 0.00, that means minus 0.00. So if you calculate this means 0.525 plus 0.004, it will give you 0.529 centimeter. Are you all following? Clear? So first you should have to calculate what? Simply diameter. Next you should have to go for corrected diameter. Corrected diameter is nothing but what? Here I hope you are not able to see this. 1 second. Okay. Now can you able to see? That is nothing but 0.529 centimeter. Clear? So you can note down this. Shall I erase this board? Shall we go to next question? Shall we go to next question? Clear? So in that last question, what was the correct option over there? That is nothing but option number D. Clear? 0.529 centimeter. Clear? So now comes the next question. If force F, velocity V and time T, clear? Force F, velocity V, time T are taken as fundamental units. Basically these two are not fundamental units, correct? No? These are nothing but derived units. Force is nothing but we are deriving from the equation what? F is equal to ma. Clear? Force is nothing but mass into acceleration. V, velocity is nothing but what? Displacement divided by time. But somehow time is nothing but fundamental quantity. What they are telling means force and velocity they are treating it as fundamental units. Then the dimensions of mass are, that means dimensions of mass, if we consider these three as fundamental units, what is the dimensions of mass? Okay, dimensional formula for mass, what we are going to get. Clear? So shall we start solution of this? Okay, solution. Clear? Solution. Listen. We know that F is equal to ma. That means force is equal to product of mass and acceleration. Correct? This is general formula. From this equation, what will become m? Just separate m. Just check what you are going to do. M is equal to F by A. Correct? No. For F they had given. For force simply F they had given. For acceleration directly they had not given. So what is nothing but acceleration? Acceleration is nothing but what? Rate of change of velocity. Correct? No? That means velocity divided by time. So what I can write here? Velocity by time. Clear? So next, m is equal to F into, listen, this time is nothing but it is in denominator, correct? And here also denominator, that means this time is in denominator of denominator. So this time will go to complete numerator here. Okay, that means F into time, okay, whole divided by what we are having, what is remaining here? Velocity. Clear? So now substitute what are the fundamental units that are given? M is equal to. For F, what they are given? For force F, here, for time T, here, for velocity V they have given, correct? For force F, time T, velocity v. Clear? So if you take velocity to numerator means dimensional formula for mass, it will become what? F, okay, T, next v power 1 it is. If we take it to numerator means v power minus 1. Clear? M is equal to F T v power minus 1. Clear? So which option? F T v power minus 1, F v t power minus 2, F v power minus 1, t power minus 1, F v power minus, okay, this is v power minus 2, F v power minus 2t. So which option stands correct? F t v power minus 1. Clear? Copy it. Shall we go to next problem? All right. Okay. Now come to next question. Listen. In this question, what they had given means, if the dimensions of physical quantity are given by, clear, some dimensions they are going to give, m power a, l power b, t power c. Okay, then physical quantity will be velocity, acceleration, force, pressure. So what is the meaning of this question means, if we substitute a, b, c, these values here means this complete equation should satisfy velocity. Clear? If we substitute these all three values means it should satisfy acceleration. If we substitute for these three values means it should have to satisfy for force. Clear? If we substitute these three values means it should have to satisfy pressure. Among these four, any one it will satisfy. Clear? First one we will check. Okay, solution. For velocity we will go first. Option number A. Velocity means what? Simply displacement divided by time. That means what is the dimensional formula for velocity? It is nothing but L t power minus 1. Correct? L into t power minus 1. Now check m power 0. Okay, here we don't have m. That means a value should have to be 0. A value here it is 1. That means option number A is wrong option. Clear? Next check for B. What is B? Acceleration. Acceleration means what? Rate of change of velocity. Simply acceleration is nothing but what? Rate of change of velocity. So what I can write? Dimension of velocity divided by time. Or what we can write means velocity is nothing but L t power minus 1. Here 1 time means this t will go to numerator. L t power minus 1 divided by t is L t power minus 2. Clear? Now here we won't have m factor. Clear? That means m power 0. Here check m power a. That means a should have to be 0. Again a here we are having 1 in second option for acceleration. That means option number B is also wrong option. Clear? Shall we check for C? Third one, force. What is force? What is dimensional formula for force? Mass into acceleration. Mass means m. Acceleration means L t power minus 2. Correct? Now here check force. If a equal to 0, a is nothing but power of a. Sorry, power of m. So power of m for force we have 1. Correct? No. If we substitute 0 means we won't get this equation won't satisfy for force. That's why third option is also wrong. Remaining one we will check now. For D, what they had given? Pressure. Correct? Now, dimensional formula for pressure is nothing but what? Force per unit area. That means dimensional formula for force whole divided by area. Correct? For force here we are having m L t power minus 2. I will write here. M L t power minus 2 whole divided by area means length into breadth. Correct? L square. So finally what I will get? M L power minus 1, because here 1 minus 2 means 1 minus 2 will become minus 1 t power minus 2. So now check for fourth one. If you substitute a value 1, m power 1, here we are having m power 1. Correct? Okay. Next L power b, b value minus 1, L power minus 1. Okay, minus 1 is nothing but b power, b value. Okay, satisfied. Next t power c, t power minus 2, t power minus 2. we have. That means if we substitute A value 1, B value -1, C value as -2 means this equation will satisfy for pressure. Okay, that's why option D is correct. Clear? Are you all understanding? Easy question now? Okay, copy it down. Shall I erase the board? Clear? Now come to this question. Clear? What they have given? If the error in the measurement of radius of a sphere is 2%. Clear? While measuring radius, they have got this much percentage of error, 2%. Then the error in the determination of volume of the sphere will be. Clear? That means what they are asking, finally, whenever we are calculating radius, we got 2% of error. Clear? And when we are going for determination of volume, what is the percentage error there? 4 options they had given. Here 8%, 2%, 4%, 6%. Clear? Shall we go to solution of this? Okay, solution. Listen, how to solve this kind of question. First of all, what is volume of sphere? Volume of sphere V is given by what? 4 pi 3 pi r cube. Correct? Where r is nothing but what? A radius of that sphere. Clear? Radius of a sphere. So r is nothing but radius of a sphere. So 4 by 3 pi it's nothing but a constant value. So what I am considering here, I am taking log on both the sides first of all. Clear? So is equal to over 4 by 3 pi plus ln r cube. Clear? First we are going to consider log on both sides. Then we are differentiating this equation because finally what we want, delta V by B into 100% we want. Okay? That means percentage error in determining volume. Okay? This we want. Correct? So delta V by B into 100%. So now listen. So differentiating this equation, what I will get means, differentiation of log quantity is nothing but, differentiation of log x with respect to x is nothing but 1 by x into dx. So like that, differentiation of V means 1 by V into dV. Clear? Remember. Next, this quantity, it is nothing but a constant, log of constant. Okay, even if we differentiate it, we are going to get 0 here. So next, here we are having log of r cube. So here if we differentiate means log of r cube means 1 divided by r cube. Clear? Next we are going to differentiate this r cube means, listen, x power n differentiation is nothing but what? N into x power n minus 1. Clear? In basic mathematics you had came across this. Okay, 2-3 months back we had discussed. So like that, x power n means n into x power n minus 1. Like that, r power 3 means 3 into r power 3 minus 1. That is nothing but 2 here. Okay, and with respect to r we are doing, that's why dr. Clear? So first of all we are differentiation, log x is nothing but 1 by x dx. Like that, log b is nothing but 1 by b dv. This value will turn out to be 0. Next, log of r cube is nothing but 1 by r cube. Clear? R cube differentiation is nothing but 3r 3 minus 1. Okay, x power n is nothing but n x n power 1 minus 1. Sorry, n x to the power of n minus 1. Like that, 3r to the power of 3 minus 1. With respect to r we are doing, that's why dr. So now just check here, if you write simplification manner, dv by v, okay, dv by v is equal to 1 by r cube, or in denominator I am having r cube, in numerator what we are having 3r square, 3 minus 1 is nothing but 2, 3r square, here, into dr. Okay, here r square, here r cube, these two will get cancelled, here one r will remain. So dv by v is equal to 3 dr by r. Clear? So now next, if we consider this is nothing but what? We got only a relative error. Correct? delta V by V, delta R by R. Clear? So I should have to take it in the manner of percentage error, means dV by V into 100% is equal to 3 dr by R into 100%. Okay, this will become what? Percentage error, correct? No? So dr by R into 100% value is given to you. Okay, the error in the measurement of radius of a sphere is 2% is nothing but dr by R into 100%. Clear? This value is given to you, dr by R into 100%. So if you substitute the given value 2% means 3 into 2%. Okay, 3 into 2 is nothing but 6%. So this is nothing but dV by V into 100%. Okay, percentage error of volume is given is by 6%. So option number D is the correct answer. Are you all following? This is nothing but dV by V into 100% is equal to 6%. Okay, only box I had kept here. Clear? Shall we go to next question? Okay, whenever they are giving problems in this manner directly, if they had not given formula means consider a formula and we should have to differentiate. Clear? Shall we go to next question? Okay. Now come to this question. Okay. What they had given in the question? An equation is given here. Okay. One equation they had given: P plus A by V square is equal to B into theta divided by V. P plus A by V square is equal to B into theta divided by V. Okay. Next, what they are giving, where P is pressure. Okay. This quantity indicates what? Pressure. V is volume. Clear? V is nothing but what? Volume. And theta is absolute temperature. Theta is absolute temperature. Clear? Next, if A and B are constants, okay, in this equation this A and this B are nothing but what? Constants. And next, what they are giving, what they are asking, the dimensions of A will be. Okay, the dimensions of A will be 4 options they had given. Okay, can you think how we can solve this question? How we can go for this question? Can anyone guess? Yes? How we can go? By the principle of homogeneity. Okay, it is by the principle of homogeneity. Will you try? What does the principle of homogeneity tells? Same units we can add, correct? No, it means mass, if I am having this, I can add those two masses and result we are going to get mass only. Okay? And meter per second, velocity plus velocity, meter per second, if we add with meter per second means we are going to get some value that will be also in the units of what? Meter per second. That means like quantities we are going to add. If I cannot add mass and length, okay, 5 kg mass plus 1 meter length, it is meaningless. Clear? So unit of P, what we are having, same unit we should have here. Clear? What they are asking, the dimensions of A they are asking. A is in our left hand side. Clear? Leave about this. What you are having here, B theta divided by V. Okay? So P is nothing but what they had given, P as pressure. A and P are nothing but what? Constants. Clear? And one more thing they had given, V is nothing but what? Volume. Okay, you should have to be very cautious. V is nothing but volume square it is. Clear? When we are going to get volume, if we are having length means length into breadth into height, L cube will give us nothing but what? One volume. But it is volume square. Clear? So shall we go for this question? So solution how I can do? By considering left hand side. Clear? What I am having in left hand side, P plus by V square. Clear? Now P is nothing but what? Pressure, correct? So dimensional formula for pressure, you note it down first. Pressure is nothing but what? Force per unit area. That is nothing but pressure. So F divided by A is nothing but pressure. So what is F? M L T to the power of minus 2 is nothing but F per unit area means M square. So finally what I will get? M L power minus 1. Correct now? L can cancel, L power minus 1, T power minus 2. This is first term, that means M L power minus 1, T power minus 2. The same dimension I should have to get here. Clear? Now let us come to this part. Okay? A we don't know. Okay? But V is nothing but what? Volume. Dimensional formula for volume is nothing but what? Dimensional formula for volume. That is nothing but what? L cube. Correct? L cube will give me only one V, but here what I am having? V square. Correct now? So L cube whole power 2. So apart from writing L cube whole power 2, what I will write? L A power m whole power n is nothing but A power mn. Here these two will get multiplied. 3 into 2 will become 6. Okay, I will erase this 3 and 2. Okay, single term I will introduce here, that is nothing but 6. Yeah, how this 6 came? L cube whole power 2. Clear? Next. Now this numerator you should have to adjust in such a manner you are going to get final result in this order. So first of all, m, here we won't have m, first introduce m here. Clear? You won't have m here, first introduce m. You won't have t also, that's why introduce t also. T power minus 1. Okay. Now L power minus 1 I want. What I can write here such that this value divided by L power 6 will give me L power minus 1. Here if I write L power 5 means L power 5 divided by L power 6 will give me what? L power minus 1. That means this plus 6 will go to numerator, which will become L to the power of plus 6. So L to the power of plus 6, sorry, L to the power of minus 6, L to the power of 5 will give me what? L to the power of minus 1. So what I am having here. So by the principle of homogeneity we can solve this question. So m L to the power of 5, t to the power of minus 2. This is nothing but dimensional formula for A. If I substitute this value means, clear? In denominator I am having V square already, which is nothing but L power 6. If we simplify this means we are going to get this quantity. Clear? So which option stands correct? M L power 5 t power minus 2. M L power 5 t power minus 2. Option C stands correct. Okay? How we had solved this question? By the principle of homogeneity. Remember. Okay? Shall I erase the board? Shall we go to one more question? Okay? So now come to next question. The density of cube is measured by measuring its mass and length of its sides. Clear? If the maximum error in measurement of mass and length are 3% and 2% respectively. So what they are giving means, first of all they are taking a cube. Okay? The density of cube they are going to measure. Clear? But to calculate density we need mass as well as what is the volume of that. Correct? So if we know mass of the cube as well as volume of the cube means easily we can calculate density. Density means nothing but what? Mass per unit volume. Correct? No? Mass divided by volume. So the density of a cube is measured by measuring its mass. Here they had measured mass and length. Okay? With the help of length we are going to check what is volume. Volume. Next. Length of its sides. If the maximum error in measurement of mass and length are given 3% and 2% respectively, the maximum error in the measurement of density would be. Okay? So first of all, what formula you know for density? Write that formula. What is density formula? Density is nothing but what? Mass divided by volume. Clear? Mass divided by volume. So density I will represent it as rho. Clear? Generally, and mass we will be representing it as m. Clear? Next, volume will be representing it as v. Clear? So this is nothing but cube. Directly they had not given volume of the cube. Clear? But they had given length. So if I know length, means how we can calculate volume already, which we had discussed. What is that? Length into breadth into height will give us what? Volume. Correct? No? So in place of v, I will take it as a cube. Okay? Because it is a cube, all the three sides are equal. So now what we now want means delta rho by rho into 100%. Why delta rho by rho into 100%? This is nothing but percentage error. Okay? Relative error into 100% will give us percentage error, and here now apply the formula. Okay, this is nothing but P by Q form, division form. So how we can write relative maximum possible percentage error in this right hand side? What I can write? This is equivalent to first one for m. So what I can write? Delta m by m into 100%. Correct now? Next, plus. In denominator I am having L cube. Okay, if this cube was not there, means delta L by m into 100%. Now here we are having cube value, that means L power 3. What is x power n? How we had written maximum possible error in the case of power case? X power n into delta x by x into 100%. In that manner, here I am having L power 3. That's why what I can write? This power I will be writing first, which is nothing but 3. Clear? Next, for length L, delta L by L into 100%. Clear? Now check. The measurement of mass and length are 3% and 2%. That means for mass they had given it as 3%. That means maximum possible error while measuring mass, maximum possible percentage error while measuring mass, it is nothing but 3%. That means delta m by m into 100% what we are having in this formula, that is nothing but 3% value they had given to us. Clear? Plus here we are having 3, as it is I will be mentioning. Now delta m by m into 100% means the measurement of mass and length are 3% and 2%. 3% stands for maximum possible percentage error for mass, and 2% stands for maximum possible percentage error in case of length. So delta L by L into 100% is nothing but 2%. Yeah. So 3% plus 3 into 2%. 3 to the 6. 6 plus 3 is nothing but 9%. So delta rho by rho into 100%. This is nothing but maximum percentage error while measuring density of this cubical box is nothing but 9%. Clear? So finally where we are having which option? D option, 9%. Clear? Clear? So in this manner you have to solve the question. So I request you to go through NCERT textbook once, thoroughly read it. By today evening or tomorrow morning you will be going to receive our college material also. Okay, keep studying. Thank you.